Titanic's unsung hero. There's something really significant about all of these images portraying the infamous sinking of Titanic. Even as the ship begins to slip below the icy surface, the lights are still on. In fact, survivors in nearby lifeboats reported that the ship remained lit until the very last moment when it broke in two and finally went under. And this was critical. Titanic was in the middle of the North Atlantic, almost 400 miles from the nearest shore, when it struck an iceberg just before midnight on April 14, 1912, and tragically sank, killing around 1,500 people. Without the electric lights aboard the ship, those attempting to escape would have been launched into complete darkness. This would have made it near impossible for passengers to navigate the corridors and make their way to the deck. The loading of the lifeboats would have been even more difficult and chaotic than it already was, and the panic would have been exponentially greater. Titanic's chief engineer, Joseph Bell, realized this immediately. You see, Titanic was designed to stay afloat, even if up to 4 watertight compartments flooded. As the water rushed into the 5th and then the 6th compartment that night, Bell would have known that the ship was going to sink. He dismissed some 200 men working in the boiler rooms who kept the ship running and the lights on, released them from their duties. But Bell remained with some 30 other engineers and electricians to personally keep the lights on. Those men toiled until the very end, ultimately sacrificing their own lives to keep Titanic lit long enough for around 700 people, mostly women and children, to escape with their lives. Check out this week's episode of History Fix to learn more about shipwrecks, including Titanic, wherever you get your podcasts.